My name is Jason Benet. Today we have a very special guest.
I wanted to be different. I wanted to be something more than just a gross out horror film.
It was required by your contract that you had to deliver nudity and violence.
Wow, that really looks gross. Like, it's real.
We were actually in the cave, so there weren't any crocodiles there. The water was freezing. We didn't actually swim in them.
You know, I was scared, but I really liked the rush of it.
I'm a huge Dario Argento fan. I would happily have a giallo night.
The Thing and The Stuff. It sounds like I'm just saying gibberish, but those are names of movies.
The horror genre always evolves into something you're not expecting.
Why are we going here if everyone's died in this house?
I was actually scared as we were running through it.
Most of these guys who play really horrible characters are such sweet guys.
Part of this ongoing cult.
Anytime there's something spooky to be seen or heard or read, I'm there.
Horror has always felt like home to me.
Benet's Bloody Bits.
Welcome to Triple B. My name is Jason Benet. Partner Label Month is finally over at the Vinegar Syndrome website. We're now into July. We are doing what's called the Vinegar Syndrome's Alien Invasion Summer Subscriber Week. So for people that want to do half a year subscription starting now to the end of the year, this is where that happens. So let's look at what was new for July. So we have The Rage, Carrie 2, which I believe it was previously put out on Blu-ray by Scream Factory. So this is an upgrade. There is the front slip cover art. I like that. There's the back. And yeah, so this is not my favorite of the Carrie series. It's probably the one I don't like. The other ones I feel like, obviously the original is a classic. The other remakes are not too bad. They're watchable. The last time I watched this, I wasn't a big fan, but now I'm going to own it on 4K. And will I watch it again? I will. With my subscriptions, even if I've seen it and I don't like it, I'll open it. I'll watch it. I won't flip it. I won't resell it. Same could be said for the card player, Dario Argento. I still own the Anchor Bay DVD, but I haven't watched it since I first bought it, and that was a long time ago. I do like this slipcover art, focusing on the yellow, the giallo. There is the front. Very good looking, obviously. With artwork, you want to sell the film, regardless of its quality. Maybe I'll have a different opinion now that I watch it. You never know. I've had movies that I liked upon first viewing them, catch them later and dislike them, and vice versa. So the third new release, Yungary, Monster from the Deep, and that's 4K. I had a feeling this was going this way. The last couple of years we had like Gorgo and Reptilicus. And yeah, beautiful artwork. This is, obviously these films are made from the popularity of Godzilla and King Kong. I like that a lot. It's comic book style. Yeah, so those are the three mainline releases. So we have The Rage, Carrie 2, The Card Player, Yungary, or is it Young Gary? I don't think it's that, but yeah, those are the three mainline titles. Those are part of my subscription. They're 4Ks, and I will be owning all of them. Then we have Distropix, a double feature of Satan's Bed and Scare Their Pants Off. I will not be adding this one. Looks interesting, but I'm not sure if it's worth a blind buy. So that one. Now we have catalog slipcovers, like alternates, and I'm not sure. I mean, we got Night Beast, and I don't know why they're not going back to older films that never got a slipcover. I mean, these are fairly recent. I mean, maybe within the last 5 years. Extra 3, same thing. I'm not sure why we're getting, I like this artwork, but I'm not going to buy the slipcover or the movie again just to get it, regardless of how good it looks. Yeah, so I'm not. That's kind of a bummer. Why we can't go back to? There's plenty of older films that still don't have artwork, and then we have some Rambo, First Blood Part 2 novelizations. I don't have interest in those. We have a T-shirt, Rotsicle. That's nice looking. I have yet to pick up a shirt. This one actually, looking at it now, it's probably something I might pick up. I like the color scheme, the way it pops. That's pretty cool. Then we got some tote bag, stickers, or yeah, camp flag, film canister. Yeah, those kind of things, I never pick those up. I save my coin for the movies. That's the most important thing. So let's look at, within this midway subscription, we're going to get teases for the rest of the year. So let's see. August, look forward to the Trauma Classic Sergeant Kabukiman NYPD on 4K UHD. Newly restored from its original negative and presented in both its R and PG-13 versions. We're also getting a 4K UHD double feature of 2 films by acclaimed indie cult director Larry Fessenden, along with the authorized disc debut of a late 80s supernatural horror with a very memorable creature. September will offer a non-Giallo 70s Italian horror box set, another double feature from Larry Fessenden on 4K UHD, and the 4K UHD debut of a beloved early 90s body horror gem. October, we're getting closer to the edge with another 4K UHD debut of an Argento Giallo. I'm thinking that's Sleepless. I thought Sleepless was going to be this month, but seeing it's the card player, that's my guess there. It's an exclusive new restoration looking miles better than any home video release in this film's history. Okay, yeah, the Argento Giallo, the 4K UH debut of a 70s horror classic. People keep thinking Last House on the Left. Who knows? We also have the UH debut of another landmark film from Troma. And finally, our very first Hammer horror masterpiece, The Man Who Could Cheat Death on 4K UHD, presented with both its legendary nude sequences and extra violent original ending fully intact. November, the biggest month of the year, the Black Friday sale. We're releasing another ferocious foursome of big releases, including a jaw-dropping horror collection, an unforgettable, bizarre Euro horror masterpiece on 4K UHD, and 2 truly wild 4K UHD surprise titles. So that is what we're getting. Not every title, but a really good hint at what's coming the rest of the year. So one last thing, I will look at the partner labels. Usually there's nothing here for me. And I want to say that trend is going to continue as I'm looking. That's okay. There's money to be saved. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, this looks kind of cool. This Shutter shark exploitation. I don't tend to buy documentaries. I used to. And they're really like one or dones with me. There's Bruce the Shark. That's something I would probably just stream and not purchase. But yeah, going back to the main line. I understand the reissues. There's a lot. I will admit, now that we're getting to about the home stretch of the subscription year, a lot of 4K upgrades from Blu-ray releases. Luckily, a lot of them will come from Screen Factory, some from other boutique labels, but I haven't gone crazy with Screen Factory. Either I didn't like the film, or sometimes I find it hard to support them. I kind of put my money where my mouth is, and when their customer service is not good, and sometimes they're lazy with their releases, I don't buy them. So yeah, The Rage Carry 2, not the biggest fan. Card Player, I'll give it another shot. I do love Dario Argento, but I will admit, his post-opera career, starting with Trauma, all the way forward to his last film, It's nothing like his early part of his career. Dracula 3D, Mother of Tears, that really was an unforgettable conclusion to the Three Mothers trilogy that started with Suspiria and then Inferno. But would I buy it again if it came out in a Blu-ray or 4K or whatever? Probably, but that's Dimension Extreme. Dimension Films, the Harvey Weinstein, and I don't know who has access to those films. But I'm just kind of happy that partner label is over month. Those months are rough for me. What's June and December, you don't have the Vinegar Syndrome film. So it's like seeing an old friend when the website opens back up. And again, I'm at the point in my collecting that I pay for these movies. Obviously, some of them blind with the subscription. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm done with the days of flipping them, reselling them, heading up to LA to Amoeba Music with bags in my hands and exchanging what cost me probably thousands of dollars just to get like a $200-$300 store credit. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't want to be inside a Facebook group like I see on a daily basis and trying to sell stuff. I'm to the point where I'm just holding on to things that I buy. I'm particular now. I don't buy everything I see. I take a deep breath and just look at it and go, do I really want this? Is this something I really need to own? But again, thank you guys for watching. What did you think of the Vinegar Syndrome releases so far this month into the end of the year? It looks like there's some really great stuff coming. I really think people are sleeping on what's coming September, October, November. I think there's going to be some gems in there. I mean, there's talk, and I don't know who has evidence of this, that Vinegar Syndrome has the rights to Open House and Home Sweet Home. And I don't know if that's just speculation, hearsay, but unless you work for the boutique label, the company, there's no way to really know what they own. But I have read that they have their calendar tentatively scheduled for years out. So they have to spread things out to make sure the company still exists and still around. That's the most important thing with any of the companies, even the ones I give a hard time because they've gone to shit quality-wise, but we are in the streaming digital era. Physical media is not what it was 20, 25 years ago. So let's keep their doors open by supporting them and not being negative all the time. That does nobody any good. Thank you guys for watching. Stay scared and talk to you soon.